We do a lot of collaborations where we try to open up our space for, up and coming restaurateurs or other small business owners to have a space to show off their products.
Hey guys, this is Sid Patel, CEO of Beverage Trade Network and Sommelier's Choice Awards. I'm here with Cara. She's one of the leading sommeliers out here in San Francisco area, and she runs a fine boutique wine shop, which also is a wine bar. We're going to really deep dive into running and operating such places. Cara, thanks for joining me here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Great. Let's go, right in the operational model of that. So let's start with, the business model. What's your concept?
Yeah, so the idea is sort of people can come in and have whatever experience they want. So we are a bottle shop, we are a bar, we specialize in wines from around the world, particularly Champagne, Burgundy, and then a lot of really great independently owned, family owned, sustainable, organic, and biodynamic wineries.
And how have you break it down? What is the bar capacity? How many bar stools? What is the seating capacity?
Yeah, our capacity is around 49. Sometimes we also have seats outside as well.
And do you serve food?
Yeah, we have a really fun snack menu that includes tinned fish, cheeses, charcuterie, and caviar, which is really fun. And everything is also available for people to take home with them. Everything's retail ready, so you can enjoy that.
Food.
Yeah, and food as well. So if we make you a really great board with your friends, you're having really great wine, every single thing that you eat or drink, you can actually redo that experience at home.
Very nice. So let's talk on the business model. It's very interesting. Break me down each revenue outlet.
Oh my God. Yes.
That you are trying to grow.
Yes. So we have our in-store bar by the glass and of course bottle sales to enjoy, as well as the food menu. We're a retail store, so people can just pop in person. We have an online store as well. We have bottle clubs. We do classes and events.
Nice. At the same place?
Yep. Nice. We do wine country excursions, which is we bring guests and let them get a real sommelier's version of what it means to go to wine country, which is very different than just going to a tasting room up in Napa or Santa Cruz Mountains or Sonoma. What else do we do? My God. We do so much. We also do consulting for businesses that are opening. We recently did the wine list for Hotel Imperial that's up in Amador County. And we do a lot of collaborations where we try to open up our space for, up and coming restaurateurs or other small business owners to have a space to show off their products. And it's really fun.
Brand activations too.
Yeah, brand activations or even just collaborations with.
Very nice. And how have you structured your team? You have someone, responsible for ongoing business development who's not on the floor, or everyone does everything? There's
two of us. Plus we have a nice mix of really qualified, talented part-time som tenders. But really the business development, the wine clubs, expansion, customer service, that's all myself and my business partner, Simi.
Got it. Very nice.
Yeah, so we're hoping to kind of be able to expand and open some new locations this year and next year.
Good stuff. Let's talk on the thing that you said, an experience is very different if a sommelier curated itinerary is there, or maybe they also join. I'm assuming one of you may be going with them.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So what are the different experiences which people don't know that you can give?
Yeah, so for wine country excursions, for example, we did one recently at Reese Vineyards in the Santa Cruz Mountains, and I rented a party bus, and 18 of our clients were able to come. We had bubbles and snacks on the bus, and we went to this winery and we spent sort of all day at this winery that doesn't typically allow people to just come. You can't make appointments there. So it was the winemaker bringing everybody through the vineyards, talking about the terroir, doing a really beautiful vertical tasting of wines, and then bringing us into the barrel rooms and letting people taste directly from barrel, getting this sort of experience that you really only get if you are a wine professional. And you could spend the same amount of money on your own going to wine country, but all you're going to be able to do is go to a few tasting rooms. You're not going to spend time with the winemaker. You're not going to have lunch with the winemaker. So that's one of the things that we like to do to give you sort of like an insider's view of what it means to be a wine professional. You shouldn't have to, be in this business to really learn about wine. We want everyone to be able to have access to learning about wine.
Got it. Back on the basics of your running your business, right? What are the 3 or 4 weekly sort of every week challenges that you always have to make sure? I'm sure there are tons, but top 4 that are like really, really something that you would prioritize and aim at fixing?
Well, prioritizing and fixing right now is just the foot traffic in San Francisco. We're in the Soma district, so a lot of those huge tech companies that were really just filled with people
that's a problem
pre-pandemic.
These days, right?
A lot of those people don't go to work anymore.
Yeah.
So we see much more of our residents and our neighbors coming, and we've really become like a community hub, which is like amazing. Our regulars will come and sit at the bar, and on a Wednesday night, it'll be 10 or 15 people that all live within 3 blocks from each other, and they're becoming friends over wine at our shop, and that's really lovely.
So what are you doing to bring more new foot traffic?
Yeah. Well, we're always doing events. We do lots of classes, which really bring people in and let you get an in-depth education about wine. We do pop-ups. So we partner with other up-and-coming chefs in the Bay Area. And then, that way we're kind of able to use both of our client lists to give each other more business in a sense. Collaboration is really key for us. And I think that, the idea of like, all boats rise with high tides, that's how we feel. We don't try to compete, we try to collaborate, even with other wine folks. And that's really, really important. We do a lot of online, we try to do a lot of like online content creation, answering our guest questions, both in-store and online. And that's something that we're constantly trying to work to make better so that sort of the veil is lifted in our industry.
Is there like a traditional cold calling or a sales process involved with growing club memberships or your other membership sort of model?
Definitely not any cold calling.
Okay.
Most of our club memberships happen in the store organically.
So when they come, you have signages that join?
Yeah, and club members get a lot of perks. They get a lot of discounts to our classes and events. They get complimentary tastings. They get waived corkage fees. The way our shop works is we don't have like a bottle list. The walls are the bottle list. Everything is priced retail to go, to take home.
Okay.
And we just have like a small corkage fee to pop it open there.
That's interesting. So you've kept the retail price as your bottle price. You can consume as well. Nice.
Yeah, so you can literally come in and drink vintage Grand Cru champagne for half the price of any Michelin star restaurant. Because we believe that you don't need to pay that high price of admission with the white tablecloth, restaurant to be able to drink really great wine. Yeah.
Nice. Any other things you would want to share for our sommeliers out there?
Sommeliers, listen, believe in yourself, believe in the wines. We blind taste everything at DECANT. So actually judging the Sommelier Awards, it's like being at work. We make our reps come in with brown bagged bottles. All we want to know is the vintage, the variety, and the price, because what we're tasting for is quality. We're trying to get rid of all label bias. So what we do at the Sommelier's Choice Awards is very much how DECANT picks our wines, because we don't want to know what the bottle is. We want to know how great it is by taste and by price and by value. And of course, farming. Sustainability is the most important thing.
Nice. One last thing on entrants who are entering Sommelier's Choice Awards. One of the things I would love to hear from you is how do you think they can monetize their winnings? Like once someone has won double gold or bronze or silver, how do you think that you would storytell, that you won, and what do you think they should do?
For the vintners, I think it would be great to highlight who some of the judges are. Some people have higher profiles than others. Some work at really great restaurants, and letting the public know that, that your wines were tasted completely blind by amazing wine professionals, and they really thought your wine had something to say and stood above all the rest, I think that in itself is really, really great. Sort of use the profiles of the people who are tasting your wine to, you know, gain trust in your guests that these people really loved your wines, I think.